Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be, is she into me or not? Got an email here from a viewer, and he says, hey Coach, first off, I want to say how much I like your videos because it's not all about seduction and trying to get into a woman's pants, which is why I'm asking for your advice. You're absolutely right. Picking up girls, getting laid, that's the easy part in all reality. The hard part is doing things right long term when you are in a relationship and keeping her in love with you by being cognizant and aware of her actions. He says, I'm really into this girl who works at my gym, and I may actually be in love with her, but I'm on dangerous grounds because she has a boyfriend that she's been with for 5 years. Well, good for you for recognizing that, because what I say is if a girl's got a boyfriend, move on. There's plenty of women that are out there, because this is what guys do, is they get all hung up on a girl that's unavailable and they can't really have, thinking that they're going to be able to steal her away from her boyfriend. And in the meantime, you're all hung up. Now you think you're in love with this girl, and you're not able to meet anybody new because you're hung up on what you can't have. And so, more than likely, deep down, you probably have some deep-seated limiting beliefs that tell you you don't deserve to have a great girl that you're in love with. And so by being in love with a girl who's unavailable and who has a boyfriend, it reinforces your limiting belief. And so you walk around going, why is this always happening to me? Why am I always in love with a girl who I can't have? And because you continue to get yourself in these situations, and you just look at the fact that you like her, and you just assume that you're eventually going to be able to pull her away from him. It's not a good way to go about getting yourself a girlfriend or dates. It completely takes you out of the game, and you'll waste years of your life. He says, I met her over a year ago. What was I just saying now? And I'd say just hi and bye. We talk for a bit now and then. And late last year, I gave her my number and told her to call me if she ever wanted to go out for coffee, but I never got a call from her. Well, it sounds like she's a loyal girlfriend to her boyfriend, and she's obviously happy in a relationship. So that should have been the end of it at that point. He says, I just pretended it never happened and moved on, so it was back to hi and bye until the middle of this year. And I can't remember what happened exactly, but we were talking. We both really got involved in this particular conversation, and then she gave me her email. So I emailed her, and we started talking from there. Ever since then, we talk a whole lot more whenever we saw each other at the gym. And it was quite often because I trained a lot. He says, it's weird because I don't even know how I got to where I am with her. Well, I do. You were chasing a girl that was unavailable because deep down you got a limiting belief that's telling you you don't deserve to have what you really want. And so when you chase girls that are unavailable, it just continually reinforces it. And you look for any little sliver of hope or evidence that you're going to be able to get her, and you're totally consumed with her, and you're totally missing out on life, dude. A couple of weeks after that, we started training together and hanging out straight after and just talked. I thought I was going to be working abroad for 9 months in August, so I told her straight up that I liked her since I'd be gone anyways. She told me that was sweet and stuff, but that she had a boyfriend, which I already knew from some recon that I did, but I wanted to stay in touch through email. Anyways, that job didn't work out for me, so I went back, and she was surprised but happy to see me again. We just picked up where we left off from and continued training and hanging out together. Anyways, I'm doing my best just to stay friends with her, but I think I've fallen for her. We have a lot in common, and she's just a wonderful person. I respect her and her relationship, so I haven't done anything like making a move on her. I'm just confused because she only mentioned him once, and that was before I left, and she's never brought him up again. I've also been told from a mutual friend that she's bored with him. Well, I mean, it's not your problem, and it's not your job to break her up with her boyfriend. And if she really liked you, and she was interested in you, and she was no longer with her boyfriend, she would give you hints. She would tell you what a jerk he was, or she's so glad she's not with him anymore. She would let you know that she's single. She's not going to come right out and ask you out, but she would hint that she's available, hoping that you would ask her out. He says, I'm no stud, but I'm really confused as to how I ended up with her, with where I am. Like, I'm not confused at all. It's pretty clear. He says, I mean, she's taken and obviously loyal and faithful, but me and her train and hang out alone one-on-one. She's absolutely gorgeous. A lot of guys hit on her, but she pays them no mind. I've seen one dude trying hard and boring her to death talking to her for at least 15 minutes, but he could not take a hint. Less guys have been hitting on her since they see me and her hanging out a lot. Sorry if my paragraphs are a little bit long, and I want to make sure you got the picture. I'm just wondering what all this means. Is she into me or not? What should I do? I'm doing my best just to be friends with her, but it's getting harder. Well, she's got a boyfriend. She's unavailable. And so if I were you, I would stop hanging out with her and spending so much time with her and take the things that I teach in my book and in my videos and in the articles on my website and start applying it with other women that are available. And if she's ever available, if she ever breaks up with her boyfriend, she will let you know. She will bring it up in some way or another. And if she says, hey, how come we never hang out? We don't train anymore. And you just say, well, it's because you're so fucking hot and I want you. You're a fucking goddess, but you got a boyfriend. And so the more I hang out with you, the more I want you. And it's just, I'm torturing myself. So if it doesn't work out with him, let me know, because I'd love to take you out. I'd love to spend time with you. And just leave it at that. It's all you got to say. But you got to stop spending all this time with her, because for a year and a half, basically, your personal life has been on hold while you've been waiting and hoping that something's going to change with this girl. And she obviously likes you as a friend, but you're misinterpreting that she likes you and she wants to have a relationship with you. Because if she really wanted you, she would let you know that she's single and she's available, but she's obviously content and happy with her boyfriend. So if you have a question that you want to ask me, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab on the left-hand side of your screen, and send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max, and just give me several days to get back to you. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way is to book a paid phone coaching session, and you can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which can be at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, go to my website, click right underneath the email sign-up box will be a box that has a link to the Amazon Kindle download page. Click the link, and once you get to the download page, if you don't have a Kindle device, on the right-hand side there is a button you can click to download a free e-reader app for your smartphone, tablet device, or your computer. It only takes a few more seconds after you install it to complete the purchase of my book. And if you appreciate the value of the information in my articles and in my coaching videos, you can show your appreciation by going to my website. On the bottom of your screen, there will be a toolbar. Click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.